So this is not an easy morning because, as you can see, Michael is not here from Wefox, so we're improvising a bit, and please bear with us. And he can't come due to sickness. So let's just get started. My name is Robin, and I'm not here with Batman today, but with Maxine. And she does more good than Batman does to Gotham City to her clients and partners. And I'm a senior transformation consultant, and Maxine is an enterprise transformation consultant at CoachHub. And today we want to shed some light on transforming organizations, which you could do by walking into the headquarters with a sink and tweet about it with "let that sink in" and fire half of the employees, which we just witnessed not too long ago at a company with a blue logo and a white bird on it. Or you could do it in a less harmful way by using coaching in a clever and strategic way. Do I have to explain coaching here in this room? Or should I rather ask in a room filled with L&D experts, who's a coach in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 coaches. And who is a certified coach? Oh, the same, because you have to be aware it's not a really protected name and profession. So let's cut to the chase and talk about the agenda. First, we're going to talk a bit about CoachHub, the positive aspects of it on individuals and the greater picture, on transformative powers of scale coaching, and then some key takeaways. So the mission at CoachHub is to democratize coaching for all career levels so that every employee reaches their full potential. This is, of course, also a part of the culture I'm at CoachHub, and it is linked to our values, symbols, behavior, and much more. But the more important question is, why do we have this mission? It is because science, business studies, and of course our clients show us that coaching has a tremendous impact on the individuals. And we can leverage that through technology to bring it to a bigger scale, which was usually more on a smaller scale. And this is what our mission is enabling, and also what motivates us intrinsically. Of course, our clients and partners, they would run away if they wouldn't be able to capture the value that we facilitate together with them. This is an initiative that's very hard to measure and also to coordinate. But as you can see, we have very high effectiveness in learning, identifying strengths, weaknesses, gaining new perspectives, and learning new competencies for your profession, which is of course very important for a cultural change to get this reflection in. And at the same time, we support the learning journey with asynchronic learning, with an e-learning academy, instead of just dumping wisdom at one point at time into seminars or trainings. Of course, we measure also how good the coaching works with the Working Alliance, that is asked at every session with 3 questions, and people can incorporate new behavior and of course get to the results throughout this change. What I want to emphasize with this is that on the individual level, you have transformative powers, be it cultural ones, be it organizational ones, process-wise ones, and we can transform that, the cultural aspects with the competencies, mindset, beliefs, perspectives. And this, of course, has an impact also on the team, on the organization, especially if you leverage that. I think most of you know the Kübler-Ross curve, where you go into a change process, and at the beginning you're in a shock and a denial. You go into a low mood, And then at the lowest point, you start to experiment because you say to yourself, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna try something. And then you come out of that low moods with experimenting with new behaviors and perspectives. And when you have a coach at your side, it's much, much easier to see the upsides of new behavior and perspectives than just being on yourself, helpless in transformation with new behavior and new tasks. Now would be the time to ask Michael what we changed at Wefox and their leadership principles. But now I have Maxine here, who can shed some light on how an individual can transform and how that is helping the bigger picture in an organization.
Thank you, Robin. Hi, everyone. Yeah, what we are facing at CoachHub with our clients and our projects we are having since 4 years already, is that cultural transformation is a big thing always, and it always have been. But one of the biggest challenges in a cultural transformation, for example, is a sustainability transformation, because this is also cultural transformation. People, employees in companies have to understand why they have to change their mindset, how they act, how they go to work, how they act at work, and maybe change their mindset even in a private area. And what we are normally doing is, or what we are often doing is that we are facing different personas in the companies who are challenged by the transformation. Is it a cultural transformation? Is it a digital transformation? You can put those personas on different needs and challenges. And for example, Laura, she is a senior leader for 12 years in the company. And her goal, of course, is to be a role model in how she act as a leader. And her challenges at the moment is to navigate the management into the team to roll her mindset out during the cultural transformation. And often we have leaders in Germany, we always say those Leuchttürme, and they're trying to bring the company and their team forward. But if you don't have a team following you, and you're not a leader who is able to have a, let's say, a coaching leadership skill, you have not the chance to get the people on board, to be a role model, to start and get the group behind you, follow you, and get the change done as well. And this is what Laura, for example, is challenging. You can jump to the next slide. And then we have Linda. She's in the team of Laura, and she has different challenges, but we have to combine all those people. So for a company, often we have the global or in the unit, a cultural change, but for the people, it's always an individual change. So how can you impact people on an individual level? It's not if you send them to a training, of course, it helps, but to really discuss your individual challenges based to your strategy, to your company strategy. This is the point where digital coaching helps all individuals in this transformation. And in the end, we have Max. You get the slides in the end as well. We have Max. He has not a lead function, but he's also facing challenges. And his goal is to stay successful in his role as an employee, and he wants his needs to be seen. So we have also people who try to support the transformation. They may be acting like a role model already, but they're not seen because they're not the people who are always speaking out loud. Maybe it's more a quiet person. So how can we as a company support those quiet people to jump in as a leader and act like a leader and support the other employees to moving forward with the transformation? And yeah, like I said in the beginning, those personas you can really put down on every different industry. So at the moment, we have a very, very huge transformation in the automotive industry with one of our clients. Pretty sure you will hear about it soon. And we are changing the whole way how they work. we have to change the whole way how they think, how they do their job. And this is not something you can put in a strategy and tell the employees, hey, and now let's do it. We have the kickoff. Now everyone acts like this. No, you have to support those people on an individual level. And this is what we agreed with this company on. So we will start the project on the 1st of January. We had like 6 months pre-program design already. And this is a role model based on the democratizing, thank you, democratizing coaching. It's not only for senior leaders. We are going down to the manufacturing area in this company. And this is where the change happened. This is where people have to change. And only if they change the way how they work, how they think, the whole company just can change.
Great. Thank you, Maxine, on elaborating how we help an automotive company transform a combustion engine factory to an e-factory, which is of course a very big task to do. And if you don't take the human with his hands or her hands, then you have a hard task and probably failing transformation, be it cultural, organizational. So to summarize, the evolution of coaching of course progresses, especially with us, with CoachHub, because you can use it as a strategic tool to support your strategy proactively, because you can see how you can see here some decades ago, when you get coaching, you think, okay, am I getting fired? Do I have a problem at the company? Then it changed to the outside more. My boss wants me to change to show new behavior. Then the boss puts coaching on the employee, doesn't really help much either, because in Germany we would say the kid already fell into the, how's it called, the don't get the word, the well, right, thank you. And then of course transforming it to leaders as a coach, they realize they need coaching to reflect and build their competencies much better. And today we can use it as an organizational tool, because of course it gets a bit more cost effective, or very much cost effective, and you can use it on a global scale. So 3,500 coaches worldwide. You don't need to worry if they have a certification or not, what I asked in the beginning. So they have it, they're at least a PCC. We have a platform solution, very easy and simple UX to not overload the employees, of course, with an blended e-learning, so the coach can send you an exercise, a task to what you have as a problem in your real life. So the learning mechanism works much better. Then we make sure the coaches and the coachees are happy. You can monitor it at any time, and you can scale it to any hierarchy level, and it's very flexible and easy. The things that come with innovation, right? So that's everything from our side. I hope you enjoyed it, even though Michael was not here. And of course, we're open for questions, be it now or later at the round tables. Thank you very much.
Thank you.